Hello everyone, and welcome to Tonic Live. Hello everyone, and welcome to Tonic Live with me, Owain.
Me, Alison.
And me, Daniel. And
Finn.
Fish Fingers, he's here himself.
Weird improvised nickname. That is.
And you've never called him that before. We just invented it. Our German exchange student, this is his final day here, Finn. So he is going back to Germany, but with a bit of Wales.
Yeah.
In there. In his heart. So,
and he's coming back again.
And he'll be back again. He enjoyed it so much, he's coming back again. But yeah, it's been great having you, Finn, honestly. Thank you for coming.
It's been lovely.
Thank you for having
Sorry to make it a bit emotional, but we had to. But welcome along. What is Tonic
Contractually
Live?
obliged.
You can contractually obliged to cry. What is Tonic Live? Tonic Live are live papercraft tutorials with Alison and me and Dan and Finn today. We'll go through your questions and suggestions in the comment section there. And yeah, we usually build up to a brand new launch, and today's no exception. We've got two exciting launches coming up on the 21st and the 23rd, with the 21st being the brand new bags, and on the 23rd then at 6 p.m, both at 6 p.m. on those dates, we've got the tags and the bookmarks and loads of Craft Perfect paper, brand new stuff from the trends. Isn't that right?
We have, and it is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. There's pearlescent card in there. There's gloss card. There's satin. There's speciality card. I'm not sure if there's handmade papers. I can't remember. Got a feeling there is.
All the nice stuff that you've seen in the kits in the run-up so far.
Yes.
Some of the stuff there which is exclusive to that, and you thought, oh, I've never seen that paper launch before. That stuff is all going to be there on that show. So you're going to be able to see that and some exclusive stuff that, it's going to be brilliant. You're going to love it.
You're going to need it because you want one to use and one to stroke.
You're going to need that. You've got one to use, one to stroke. That's a good
and
rule for life.
Spares.
Good rule for life. Sue says, hi all, shall I put the kettle on? Yeah, if you could get a few
that'd
teas
be
in,
lovely.
Sue. Jodie's with us too. Anya, Marie. Hi everyone. One of you regulars, not so regulars, and any newbies, welcome. That's it. The Tonic Trios.
Everybody's welcome.
Welcome along.
Everybody.
That's it. So happy Wednesday all in the Crafty Castle. Everyone's here. We're having a fab day. It's been really busy today. We've been building up to these launches and just getting everything sorted. We're putting all the inspiration from all the previous craft kits. We're sorting out a new craft kit website, so you'll be able to go through and just click all of them there, and it'll all be in one place. So that's what we've been working on today. So it's taken a little while, but we're here today. Going to show you the bookmarks, aren't you?
We certainly are. And I'm going to give you a little few ideas what you can do with them. Obviously, one is these bookmarks fit on the tallest of our kaleidoscope boxes. So this could be any shape box. It could be the hexagon, the octagon, or the square, and these will fit on the sides. So I'm hoping you can pick them up there.
There you go.
So that's one of the shapes, but in the kit you've got two shapes. I'll show you the dies now, because I wanted you to think that they weren't just a bookmark as well. So here, let me move that out of the way for a sec. Here's the two sets of bookmark dies. So I'll bring them up so you can see.
Pull them a little bit away from you. There you go. You can see them all.
So there are 3 dies in each set. So you've got a die that you can cut into the cardstock, and you've got 2 outer edges. So you've got a layer as well. You can cut it out to the cardstock and put a layer. And obviously the outer edges are all interchangeable. So you've got quite a little bit of versatility there.
I think we're going to see some great bookmarks with those. It's like a great layering die. A lot of our dies, they bookmark dies by name, but they're anything that you want them to be beyond that. Do you know what I mean? That's what Ali's showing with the box today. Yeah, those strips, you'll already have ideas coming up, so just shout them out as you go. But
let me just show you as well. This is an A4 card. So if you want to just put a panel into the card, you can see there that it fits into the card with a good border as well. So you can cut the pattern straight into your cardstock. As well as layering it, that is. Oops, stick it to me tape now.
Paula's with. Hello, Owen Alison, everyone.
Hello, how
Paula.
are you?
Hope you're okay. Hope you're having a good day. Sue's been busy Bible journaling today using powder bursts. They're amazing.
Oh, lovely.
That's a cool way to use it. Yeah.
Lovely. Right, so there's your bookmarks. So as you can see, they're proper verso dies. And we're going to show a few different techniques now as we go along on this box, which was why I chose to do it. But you also get 2 tags. But they're not just any old tags. You know they're a Tonic tag, so they've got to be different.
Yeah.
So let me pull them both out. They're a 2-part tag. Okay, oops. So this one has got your shape of the tag, but it's also got another die that cuts out. So that will fit on top of it. You can put another tag behind to write on, but you've also got a really pretty decorative layered tag then to go on your parcels, your cards, anything you want to. And your boxes, of course.
Sharon says, love the versatility of Tonic dies, only limited your imagination. Sharon, you come up with the best strap lines ever.
It is.
I was looking for some testimonials for the craft kit the other day, and I found about like 15 from Sharon. They were just all, I had to pick the perfect one.
Fantastic.
Just great words. And even machine can't do anything yet. Joan, I'm sure that'll be right for you soon. Yeah, loads of people with us excited about these, and I think they're cool. And launching 23rd, 6 p.m. on Achanda with Paula for the bookmarks and Craft Perfect, and on the 21st then for the bag with Jodie Johnson at 6 p.m. as well.
Fantastic.
Yeah, here's a girl called Mercedes Campbell, and she writes, sorting through all my old Tonic ties from 2014. Can't believe I have so many. Lol.
We all think that.
Yeah.
And it's so great to see customers which are along with you watch that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that is.
It is
Longevity.
lovely.
Finn's on
It
YouTube
is
today. He's got
lovely.
your YouTube comments
Yeah.
covered. So
It's picking up from where I don't read them. Too busy
YouTube?
over here.
Post away.
Yeah.
say it in German.
Been
if you're
replaced.
German, he will
Been
understand.
replaced.
So the other one is your rectangle tag with lovely rounded corners, the hole cut into it for your ribbons and your twines and everything like that. But also, again, a beautiful little shape. So this could be a little pocket on the front of your tag. So you can cut that out, fit it in, but you can also put another little tag behind it.
Go nice with your memory books as well.
Exactly.
Like hanging them off like that.
Exactly.
For Dan, if he's making a really small card.
Yes, it would suit your card there, Dan,
Exactly.
That would be
perfectly.
That and a sentiment nailed it.
Yeah.
We got a question here from Campbell. She's asking, how come Tonic Studios stopped putting their dies on magnetic sheets?
We have them on...
We only put them on our layering dies.
Yeah.
That's
We
the
did.
only ones
Yeah.
we've used with
And
our
that-
magnetic sheets.
It was a while back, but you can still get the magnetic sheets that are in are in those packs, I guess. We still sell
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you can just
You can get the A4 and the 6x6.
Yeah.
Yeah, on those layering dies. If you are looking for magnets, you can buy refill packs of the medium ring binder as well, or the A4 ring binder, which is to store all your dies. It's the go-to. If you say die folder, that's the one that you're going to find. So
Yeah.
check out that one.
Okie dokie. So what have I got here? What I've used for my box is the tallest of the kaleidoscope boxes and the square lid. So I've already cut those. I've done a little bit of cutting before because I also wanted to show, I was so inspired on the weekend. I don't know whether any of you have seen it. Jen did a video on Saturday with Mousse. And I kind of thought it's something that I've really neglected doing. It's been sat on my shelf for ages, and I know this is going to be a lot of you. When I opened them yesterday, they were dry. And I'm thinking, oh no, I don't want to throw them out. And I know a lot of you have had the same feeling. So I have treated them nicely, and they're back to life. And that's what I've used for this project. So I want to show you, if you watch Jen's video, she tells you how to look after your mousses, exactly what to do with them, some fantastic demos of what to do with them on card. And I'm just going to do a little bit more. So, first of all, this is going to be a little bit difficult on black, I'm afraid. Maybe I need some white card. I've cut...
Do you want me to get some?
Yeah, do you mind?
Yeah.
Or a light card, it doesn't matter what it is, just so that I can show it.
Not satin, but or pearlescent.
Yeah, anything, that would be fine. Because I'm going to use this white card, that's the only reason. So I've cut out the tall sides of the kaleidoscope box. And I've cut into it, I've lost my train of thought now. I've cut into it the interior part, the verso part of the die. So as you can see, I've got a nice border around it, it fits perfectly. And I've done that on 2 of them. But I wanted to show you some different things as well. Now we've often talked about it, but I don't think I've ever shown you it. So I thought I would today.
Joan said,
special treat today then.
It is a special treat.
Joan, who's that in the back talking as he's a lovely voice? It's Dan.
It's me.
It's Dan.
No, it was Finn. It was Finn with his
Finn.
Finn, you made it sitting closer to Dan because Dan's got the mic on.
Yeah.
Because David said, he couldn't hear
quiet.
you on the mic.
A bit quieter.
And they want to hear your pearls of
Yeah.
Now I don't know
Bavarian
whether
wisdom.
My accent-free English.
Yes.
you can hold that up.
I'd probably
I
skip the
don't
chair
know whether
still
you
a
can
bit.
pick it up, possibly. Now that's embossing
You
using
can't-
the die. Right, so I'm going to show you
there you
how
go.
I got that effect.
It's nice and close now.
Yeah.
Just
Go
so
on.
you can't sit on the fake
Good job,
table.
boys.
Yeah.
So I've brought all my bits and bobs, all my plates with me today, because normally we say the orange plate is for cutting, the green plate is for embossing, and the pink plate is for embossing folders. Well, I'm going to kind of jiggle them around a little bit today. I'm not looking at the colours and the tasks we've given them, I'm looking at the thickness of them. And each of them is a different thickness. Out of the plates, the raspberry is the thinnest. Then you have the green plate. Then you have the white plate. And the orange is the thickest. So it depends on what sort of effect you want. So let me show you. I will use this card actually. If I embossed as we do normally, if I embossed a card, hold on, let me get all my bits together.
Kim says sit on Dan's knee, Finn, and
Yeah,
share his
so
mic,
there's-
like Father Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh,
Santa Claus, yeah. Saint Nicholas.
I've got a bit of tape here.
Morn Finn says, because we got a few German
Yeah,
viewers who are on there. So Sabine, write something in German and I'll say it to
Oh, that'll be a
Finn.
fun game.
Sabine.
It'll be a fun game. Yeah, let's do
You
that.
can explain it to me.
I will explain it to you.
Yeah.
Ooh. These
Get
are
there,
going
Alison.
off.
Yeah.
There's a little vocal from me.
Yeah.
This is how we would normally emboss. And if you listen to it,
So it's the white and the green plate.
this is the white and the green plate. And the embossing mat.
Okay.
So I bring them down now.
I know Sarah's asking, how many inserts did the A4 size folder hold, please?
I would put possibly,
Is it 12 or 8? I can't remember.
I would say, I won't put 12 in them.
No.
I would possibly
12 or
say round about 5, maybe 7. I wouldn't put any
Yeah, I
more
think so.
because they're very heavy.
Or 8 maybe.
If you do want to put more,
Not 8.
I would take them off the ring binder and just leave them loose in the folder. Right, if you look at that, you can see that it's all cracked. Oh, go on, you can do
There you
that.
go.
You see it all cracked? And I didn't want that effect, so I wanted something a little bit thinner. So the thinnest plate is my raspberry, so I went with that. Then my mat. Whoops. Then my card and my die.
You're doing some experimenting upstairs.
I've been doing some experimenting this
Yeah.
week. So then I wanted the thickest. So I've got the thinnest and the thickest.
You get your lab coat on, don't you, when you do
I
this?
know, I know. Well, sometimes this is what we need to do.
The bubble
Oh,
in the, like,
hold on. This wasn't thick enough as well. It wasn't
Oh.
quite thick enough. So I put a
Shim.
shim. So a shim is just a piece of card. There we are.
So
And when I put this through, you can do a little bit of cracking, but not much. And you'll see the difference now. So sometimes just look at your mats. And this is not just the tangerine, this is all your machines. There we are. So now I've got an embossed finish, but it's not broken. It's just raised.
So that's the.
Okay.
Got seal of approval from Finn then.
That's
That was,
good. I know that's good.
He has, in 2 weeks since he's been here, you'd have to have a crash course in, because when most people join Tonic, if they're not within the craft world, they have to learn. They've got a bit of time to learn.
Yeah, I remember when I probably told this story already, but when I first started, I got invited into a meeting like the first day, but I'd never really done any form of paper crafting or didn't know anything, and then everyone was talking about things called dies. I had no idea. I remember that like Gareth turned to me and just went like, "Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good one." I was like, "Yeah, well, sounds good." Yeah.
Well, Finn had to translate the website, and die obviously it's death in Germany, so you have to try and find a different word or something that would work. So our German, Sabine will be able to say, what's the best word to translate it to? What did you translate it to in the end?
It's gonna be a good one.
Die Schablone.
Schablone.
Yeah, I translated it to Schablone. Was quite a difficult one.
Yeah.
Took me a while.
Sounds an unusual one. To
Yeah.
use.
So that is the effect that I wanted. So if I take
Really,
these
really good,
away,
actually.
well, we're going to do something with it next.
Narma's asking, hi, I'm a newbie, so it might be silly to ask, but could I pop a link? Could you pop a link to Jen's video about the mousses? I have a couple, and it'd be good to know more. Yeah, we'll get that link put in. Dan, if you
Jen is probably watching.
Yes.
If she's
I
not,
shall have a look.
I will ask her.
yeah, if it's on my page, I think, as well. I showed
Is there?
it, so
Okay.
it should be on there.
Right, so I've got 2 of these layers, and I'm going to take some of my mousse. So as I said to you yesterday, these mousses were rock hard. So I've mixed them with, I got to think now, deionized water or distilled water. And I've just kept adding a little bit until I've got the texture that I wanted. And it's now a little bit like butter, I would say. So just take a little bit out of your pot, because you don't want to waste your product. And you can always add more. If you need more, you can add more. So I've got a baby wipe here just to clean it off.
Got Mercedes on YouTube asking if all our Tonic papers are solid colours. They're not necessarily.
No.
The handmade and the specialities are like embossed, but they are solid colours, I guess, aren't they?
Some of them have got a little bit of a colour in them as well.
Have a little look. What have we got? So here's some of our
all messy now.
Yeah, handmade papers.
The handmade paper, that's got a darker edge to the back
to
as
it.
well.
So you've got a few different, but yeah, they definitely are solid colours. Our designers and engineers would know exactly for you, and we can find out. Sabine did ask, aus welcher Ecke bist du, Finn?
Aus welcher Ecke ich bin?
Aus welcher Ecke bist du, Finn?
Aus der Nähe von Köln, actually. Tatsächlich 30 Minuten von Köln entfernt.
Oh, really?
Sabine, es ist echt schwer, jetzt mit dir Deutsch zu reden, weil ich habe vor zwei Wochen habe ich wirklich ausschließlich Englisch gesprochen. Und jetzt muss ich ein bisschen wieder in den Rhythmus kommen, und es ist tatsächlich richtig schwer.
That is great.
That's great. I'm assuming it's where do you live, and then also where did you learn English, or when did you learn English?
Oh
no,
I heard the word English. I think in there
telling
somewhere.
her that I live 30 minutes near Cologne. And
Seems like a long explanation.
yeah, but afterwards I told her as well that my German is really bad in the moment, because I was strictly talking for 2 weeks English only, and my German is so broken.
They put you on. Like, that's what they do all the time to me with my Welsh. Now they just put you on the spot and make you speak.
Make you say things.
Yeah.
Catch up.
That's the thing.
Okay, So there's my mousses. I'm going to add a little bit of water to them because I want them a little bit softer than that. So there we are.
Could you put them straight into the mister for this, or would it be better to...
You can put them straight into the mister, but you get a different effect.
Right, okay.
Okay. You can spritz with them. I'm going to put them on with a baby wipe and our little squidgy foam.
It's not necessarily
blenders.
on this one, but yeah, if you want those brush strokes or you want
You
those,
can
then
do it. You can do it. So I'm just going to put little dots all over. I'm not going to do anything special. And if you're looking thinking, oh, she's making a mess, but there. By the time I've finished, it's not going to matter. And I'll show you as well after. I started heating these to dry them because I gave them a wash and I burnt it a little bit. So if you're wondering what that is, they don't really like heat tools. Or if you do, just take it away a little bit. I kind of did a little bit too much.
Catherine says it's a lovely project. Yeah, I hope you're okay, Catherine. I know you're very busy at the moment. I'm here, been potting up in the garden, says Maureen. I hope it's all. Yeah, I hope the weather's good with you, Maureen.
Pottering along in the garden.
Pottering.
Lovely,
Yeah.
nice day. It's not been very. I don't know. Is it nice out now? I've forgotten.
You've
It
been
was
locked in
raining
your
this
craft room all
morning.
day.
Yeah.
I don't have a
It's
window
alright,
in my
it's a bit
craft
wet.
room. I've got like a skylight.
So it's all
So-
kind of white that comes through, I guess.
Yeah, I don't see.
It's just a bit overcast. I think some days it's nice to have a bit of water for the garden, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, you've got to have a bit of water every now and then.
Yeah.
So that's all
Otherwise-
I'm doing is squidging this on. Nothing
Otherwise, it wouldn't be much of a
technical.
garden then. There was never
No.
any water.
That's
Be a
quite
desert,
right.
then.
It'd be a desert, some
That's
would
quite
say.
right.
Thanks for clarifying. Yeah.
It's a bit like my garden, actually.
What's your garden like?
Awful.
Is it high grass or having?
The grass is cut, but I haven't done any of my pots this year because we're going away in 2 weeks and my son has gone away.
Oh, no one to
No one look
So I've
after
got
them.
nobody there to water them. So I thought, well, I'm not going to do anything until I come back from holidays. So I don't know, we'll have an autumn garden this year instead.
Get the autumn leaves and stuff. Plant some kind of tree.
I have got some lavender, I've got a rose bush and a hydrangea, so there are bits there.
Yeah.
But
sunny but very
no
humid,
baskets.
Maureen said. So yeah, whereabouts are you, Maureen? I've got day 3 of making memory books and still not finished this year. I think they're
Wow.
kind of one of those you can keep going as long as
They're
you
a
want.
project and a half, they are.
Yeah, just look at any of Jodie's if she's still watching.
Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. Right. So there's my colours.
Mhm.
If you're looking at them and thinking, it's too bright for me, I can't be doing with that, take a baby wipe.
Wash it out a bit.
Just blend it a little bit. So that's all I'm going to do. It's straight out of the packet. And just drag it along and just blend it slightly. And it dries almost like, the only way I can think of it is like a chalky finish, but still with that sheen.
Mm.
So it's a little bit like you've used chalk inks.
Yeah, it is a little bit chalky. Then,
Yeah. So I'm just going to leave those there for a minute just to dry off, and then we'll come back to them. So we'll clean
not
that
gonna-
bit up.
We've not done an art attack, and it's one something I made earlier.
No,
Or Blue Peter. Or
No,
any kind of
Don't
show.
need
I'm
to. This can
confident.
all be done live. That's the thing.
confident.
That's the beauty of it.
Totally confident. So now I'm going to take a piece of white card, and I'll have a baby wipe for each colour.
All the shooting
I'll
off.
be a bit extravagant, not frugal, you know.
3 baby
3
wipes.
baby wipes. So I'm going to have a little bit of pink, and I'm just going to drag these colours. So as you can see, they behave very, very differently on white card to what they behave on black card. On the black card, you're picking the mica out. That's
Yeah.
the colour. On the white card, you're picking out the colour of the mousse.
It's that metallic you get on the black.
Exactly. But just keep going. Have faith. I can give you one. I did have one I've already done. Here's some backgrounds I've been playing with.
Oh,
I may need
Jenga.
those.
Oh, it's all
Go on, Finn, reach those.
Can you pick them up
Reach
for me,
those
lovely? Thank. Oh, I don't need
It's all
those.
gone.
Now it's all going wrong.
Do you need them anymore?
No, just the black
Okay.
pieces.
No.
Okay.
There we are. You can show them.
Oh, we need the
Yeah,
black
you go.
pieces. Oh, okay.
The black pieces that are in the bottom.
You can duck under. Super tall Finn. can go
Sorry,
under.
Finn.
Da-da-da.
Finn's like 6'4", by the way, so that's
Yeah.
why.
I know he's about twice as tall as me.
Crawl back. Crawl back.
Sorry, Finn.
No worries.
I love you to bits.
Is there any particular colours that you favour in this kind of design?
I just went,
guess?
because we were like fantasy, tropical,
Yeah.
I kind of went for bright colours. And they weren't colours that I would look at and think, I must put those colours together. They were just the brightest ones that jumped out of the shelf at me.
Because there's quite a lot in the pot and it doesn't take a lot to do that. You
No.
can just kind of
Just play.
have a go and see what works and what doesn't.
I mean, you can see how much I pulled out of the pot, and even then, I've probably got twice the amount I need.
Yeah.
And that's something else we're building up to on Friday as well. So we're having a tropical tea party for it's about a year since Marie Curie, since we
It
did
is
that.
a year.
And it might even be our 100th Tonic Live show.
This is 99. Next
This
week
is 99.
100.
So there you go. So
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know. Sorry, Finn, you
Yeah.
went for here for
Yeah,
the
but
100.
you have to do a special.
we'll have to do so.
And you're doing that one the week before I go on
I
holiday.
think so.
go.
Yeah, next Tonic Live will be the 100th.
Yeah, so next Wednesday will be the 100th Tonic Live.
Wow.
You should do something like the space special.
The
We
space
did.
special. Well,
We've been
Friday.
showing
You
we've been
liked
showing
that
Finn
one,
all the
did you?
greats. Yeah.
We've been showing him the good stuff.
You
But
didn't
Yeah,
show him
yeah,
the
yeah.
stuff when we first started, did it?
No, we haven't actually.
it seems like everyone goes to do that.
They were shocking.
When it's so
Really? Really,
Yeah,
Finn?
yeah.
Oh, really?
Well,
But yeah, they weren't the best. It's not as clean and polished as you see us right now.
I think, yeah, it's not as.
So no joke intended.
We talked over each other,
Oh,
you know.
nightmare. You know,
They were saying stuff and nobody understood really what we were on about. You
Yeah.
know, it's a lot different. to
constantly
what it is
cutting
now.
out all the time. You know, all
Lots
the-
of technical issues. Always late. We
Yeah,
were back
always
then
late.
as well.
never do that anymore.
No,
We haven't been very good lately.
Never been late. There we are.
There we are.
Tonic
So
promise.
just keep going and building up your pattern. So again, this is something, even if you're not artistic, you can do this because anybody can do it. So we'll have a little bit more gold to go in the middle. Green rather. It is green, not
I was
gold.
gonna say, I was looking at here thinking.
No, it's green.
Is the
I
colours
haven't
that
told
bad?
you the colours I've used, have I?
No.
Hold on. Pink flambe.
Oof, that's a good one.
It's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Citrus green.
Oof.
And
Sun-kissed something.
orange blush.
Damn.
Orange was.
I was going to use the blue, but I didn't like it, so that's why I changed the colour.
It does go nice with a pink.
It does go nice with it, but it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. So hence,
Which apparently be nice.
it wasn't being nice.
I craft on Mondays. I only craft on Mondays.
yeah.
It's
so
it's-
only craft on Monday.
It's exclusive to Mondays.
it's
That's,
exclusive. if you well Mondays 4 p.m. Finn. That's when you tune in if you want to see.
Yeah.
some
Every
good
week.
There we
That's,
Trying to find some of my
Oops.
cards.
Took on the wrong
Um,
way there.
But holding me the state free for now, so I can always watch your
You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
always
yeah.
just subscribe,
Oh,
like and
Finn.
subscribe.
Like
That's
and
all you need to
subscribe.
do.
Anyone
we
at
are.
home that wants to do that as well.
Sometimes you
like
do
and
get a little
subscribe.
bit on the back,
Yeah.
but don't worry about that. There we go. So what I'm going to do with that one now, which I've thrown on the floor, I'm going to cut an out shape.
Stop throwing things on the floor.
I know, I've thrown them all on the floor. I'll use these two
So
instead.
wasteful.
I'm hoping it'll cut for me.
Sam said, "Who's looking after Dan and Owen while you're
Oh.
away?"
Finn, sorry
Finn.
darling.
Back go.
I'm going to need the orange plate on the bottom.
Saying it's work experience.
There we go.
This is what the world of work is like.
Yeah.
You have to crawl on the floor and get
I'm
things.
sorry darling. Thank you.
There you go. There you go. Watch the many cables
See,
and
when
broken
you're
stuff.
little like me, it's just not as
Oh.
hard.
There you go.
Ali, just limbo. When
I
you
need
leave.
a challenge, really.
Yeah.
I need it.
Oh, I like to give
Limbo
challenges.
challenges.
I like
See,
to give
it's
a
one of the
challenge.
cards I made on the Monday.
Oh, you.
The one I've just thrown on the
I
floor.
made this.
Sorry, lovely.
Threw it on the floor. No,
I know.
no respect.
Oh, and for
I
all
know.
single girls out there watching the
Yeah,
stream,
exactly.
Daniel
There it
is
is.
doing such romantic
He
I
is
know.
doing it.
art.
There you go. So if you wanted to see that, if you haven't seen it already, head over to our YouTube page and subscribe there. It'd be great. And then you can see what Owen made as well, which actually won. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, not better.
There we are. So I've used the outer edge, the biggest of the edges for that. I can put that over there. I've got so much here today, I've got no room. That's the problem.
That's the reason why you throw everything.
That's why I've thrown it all on the floor. I need a bit
Loads of
extra
room
room.
I've only got 2 desks.
I know.
I
I know, I need about 42.
Yeah.
Right. So, what are we going to do
Meaning of
now?
life, though, that's, yeah.
We'll make a start. Oh, look. I've got it on my
Sweet
fingers
sci-fi
now.
restaurant.
I'm going to give my hands a wipe
Restaurant.
because I am going to get it everywhere.
Don't pick up my words.
I know. I only craft on days ending in Y, Sharon. Well, that's a good.
That's good.
That's a good way.
We
to
like
do it.
that one.
Yeah.
You'll be crafting tomorrow then, Sharon, won't you?
And today. Actually.
And today.
Oh wait.
Mudgate. Emma's asking about Mudgate against. It'll probably start around this sort of time again, but we will get. They'll be available at some point again. We'll do some limited edition mugs with Tonic on.
Their merch coming.
Some more stuff coming. Loads of lovely comments. Loads of people loving the project. Ali. Yeah.
Well, I can't tell a lie. Vicky was the one that gave me the idea for doing this, and Jen gave me the idea for the mousse. So
it's
how
not really your
DT
project,
goes.
then, I guess.
No, it's my project, but inspiration
Well,
coming from Jen and Vicky.
That's how most of it. You look at other stuff for inspiration, bring it together, and look across. YouTube, look across Pinterest, look across Insta, find little ideas that you like, incorporate them into one card or one project.
Exactly.
There are no real new ideas. Everything is out there to be done.
Oh,
It's a version
squash people's
of.
dreams. I don't know.
No, I know. I mean, like everything is like an alteration or a version of. So it's like you come up with some cool stuff.
So even though you were looking at that thinking, oh dear Lord, what's she doing? It does look pretty cool once you've got the black on top of it.
Very, very funky.
I think if you're going to, for me anyway, if I'm going to use those bright colours, it's either got to be with white or it's got to be with black. Because it's a little bit too in your face for me.
You kind of, if it's got the silhouette over the top, you don't pick out the strip so much, so it
No,
does
you
just
don't.
look as that sort
You
of
don't.
that blur. But you could do them in any sort of shapes or anything that you want to do.
Have I given you a strip by you or have I not? Yes. Because there's one, sorry, leaning over you, how rude.
There you go. Oh,
But there's one I did earlier.
You did that.
When it dries, I don't know whether you can see, can you pick up the sheen on that?
Not from that angle.
No?
But
I'll use the zoom.
Go on then.
Zoom
it.
it's really low tech zoom, but it does work.
There you go.
though,
I think you
so.
can't.
Can you pick it? There is still a sheen on it,
There
even
is a
though I've
sheen.
watered it down, because obviously I've added water and I've used a wet baby wipe. There's quite a bit of water added to it. So I'm just using our Nuvo glue just to stick this panel to the back.
That's it. Sharon said we need a mug, it's surprise gift in the craft kit. That was my sort of thinking. But as Sarah says, it wouldn't fit in the box. That is the thing. Unless we do a taller box. A mug in the shape of a tangerine. How much stuff would be in that?
If a taller box arrives at your house,
Maybe not
you
meant
know
the
what's
same
in
size. Maybe just to
A little tangerine one.
there. It could be an espresso cup.
It could be a espresso cup. I've seen those folding ones as well.
Yeah.
Maybe that could be the thing for you.
make some special moulding up to put ceramic in.
Yes. Potential.
Sounds cheap.
I tell you what we could get. You with your pottery set. We get it out again.
Yeah.
Get the old pottery going. Bit of ghost. Will we do?
That would have definitely. Oh my word! Can you imagine
Can we do
it?
100?
Heaven forbid. So there's the first sides of my box. So we'll stick these together.
There you go. Kim as well. The paper's gone. Your papers went yesterday via courier, so they should be with you to Northern Ireland, hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah.
Why can't the box be A4 size? Oh, it kind of is A4 size, big.
It's bigger than A4.
You mean
Slightly.
A4? You mean tall?
A4 tall, is that? That's a mega
That
box.
is
That would be a bit.
mega.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to go back to the panels that we've done. And again, you're probably looking at them thinking she's lost the plot. Which I may have. But what I've done with these, where's my card?
Plot twist I have. There
I
we go.
know. I've cut the panel, but I've used the smaller outer layering die. So then we will have, and I'm going to lay this right over the top. So the little bits that are embossed, they come through the pattern. So I'm hoping, I haven't done it very straight, I'm afraid. So that's I do apologise for that. But it will come up through the pattern.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll glue these together. I don't know
Was it
why.
on black? Because of that metallic, it does look a bit steampunky.
It
a
does.
little bit.
Yes, it does. It actually looks like cogs to me
It
on
does.
here as well.
Yeah.
So do you do it like the opposite to the pattern that's on there already? Or-
Exactly the same.
Oh, okay.
Exactly the same.
And it's it has got that like mechanical
gives
sort of thing to it.
It
as well.
has.
So,
It has.
well, with having a look at those, and these are launching on the 23rd at 6 p.m. with Paula on Hochanda, and you got brand new papers going on as well. Then
Yeah.
papers and card. So all that on. But yeah, before that, on the 21st, the bag is launching. The widest bag we've done is launching on Hochanda. It's bound to be
Yes.
popular as the bags always are. So get that. That's 6 p.m. on the 21st with Jodie. No April, but deeper, as it's quite a bit at the moment. Then it can be used for store paper and card. Yeah.
Ah, got you.
Sue says a die that makes a mug. Now you're thinking, how you do that with paper?
Do it like a
What are you
dimensions
gonna-
range. Let's see. Could do it like a fold. So circle bottom,
Paper mug. Would be quite,
fold thingy.
I think that'd be quite cute to have
You
like
could do a paper
even if it was like a
mug.
paper mug, because we've done that. Like we did a Valentine's mug ages ago.
You did with Karen,
We
didn't
did
you?
with Karen. So yeah, you could do something as long as you didn't store stuff
Did actually use it for this purpose.
for mugs, for drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
don't
it's
drink
just
with it.
it's a nice little.
But it is like a pen holder,
we are.
something like that. You know.
Yeah.
So you do get, is it much toned, even though I've used the same colours, you've got a much toned down effect on the black than you have on the white card.
It's almost like the shadowed version of
It
that.
is, it is. So I'm going to stick these in place. On mine, I put them on with, I could do that actually. How are we doing for time?
We're doing all right.
Are we
We've got
alright?
about 20 minutes really, roughly.
Oh, that's okay.
If,
Right, what I was going to show
But we got to
you.
put in about 10-15 minutes of our wine talking as well. in
That's
that time.
You've probably got about 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's
so,
okay. Bit of
chop, chop.
speed crafting, is there?
What else we got? One of those mugs that change with heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen those.
Yeah.
Could have that and then just Tonic Studios comes up.
They used to have t-shirts which changed with heat.
Yes.
Technology is not quite there yet.
Don't
I
think
don't
we want
think.
them.
Mine's blown though. I mean,
That was it was kind of a 90s thing. It wasn't.
what tie dye?
Yeah, it was kind of like tie-dye. Some of them.
Tie-dye is coming back really,
Yeah.
really hard. I can tell you that because you're obviously not in the clothing.
No, yeah, clearly.
He's been very rude.
I
you.
know.
He is, isn't he? Why is he coming in here? Coming to
Wow.
the crafty castle.
Yeah. But you have got your shirt buttoned all the way to the top though.
That's
Yeah.
my attempt
We
at
forgive
fashion.
you though, Finn.
So,
It's too high up that.
I don't know. Look,
Restricting airflow, you know. You could choke to death.
And tie-dye is
choked
cheap.
by his own shirt. How ironic.
How's that?
Looks quite sharp to it.
Because he loved to wear shirts.
Fair enough. Very ironic. Then, if that's
Okay, what I'm going to do with this, because I'm putting the white foam pads onto black, you'll see them from the side, and I don't want to see them from the side. If you look at it there, they look a little bit ugly. So if you take your black marker, just run around the edges.
That's good. Hold it a little bit further away from me. I'll just show
Sorry.
them. There you go.
Just run your black marker around the edges, and then you kind of lose your 3D foam pads.
Crafters need a special gift for the first anniversary of the Craft Kit. Yeah, that'd be cool. We'll
Sure,
work
actually,
with
that's
that.
coming up as well.
September.
We're coming up
so
to
the
September,
first kit, so
aren't we?
first
Yeah.
kit dispatched all right. People October.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Because we got kit 12 next month, so I suppose the anniversary one would be number 13, I guess.
Yeah. That'll be
The reset button almost.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah.
Yeah, loads of people.
It's been a quick year, mind.
yeah, it's gone
You
quick.
know, when you think, put a
it has.
start in them. That was a bit.
Apparently I've gone back in time as well. So
Have you?
He's just
reverted.
fair play. He's just turned 50.
I've lost 10 years.
Ah.
It's not a bad thing. You know, it's-
No, not a bad thing at all. But yeah, I think it has gone really fast this year.
I think it has. It's flown. You know, when you think we're almost to the end of June.
Mm.
You find that a lot of the time. You'll be in an office and you'll say, "Oh, did you feel it went fast today?" Like, yeah, it did go fast today. Like people feel time.
Yeah.
It depends what's going on, I guess. If you've got like
There we
something
are.
that's keeping everyone busy, then it goes fast. But
So there's one.
I mean, time is only relative, just relative, isn't it? So
true.
depends on
Because you're enjoying yourself.
getting some
see?
deep stuff now, right?
If you are really, if you are busy and say you're working on loads of craft projects and you've got like a batch to do, I bet it's just you don't even notice the time. It just
Exactly.
it goes past. I'd like a tonic mini blending brush or an easy clean mat. Could happen.
Who
Could happen.
knows?
Nothing's
Who
off the
knows?
table when it comes to the free gifts.
Easy.
Or surprise
right, yeah,
gifts. Nothing is off the
Nothing
table.
is off the table. Everything's on the table. It's quite a big table.
Yes, two joined together,
everything
but I
is on
still
the
managed
But
to
then,
fill them.
yeah, Alice. This is how we decide the free gift. Alison just pushes stuff off that table.
I
And
know.
then that's whatever's left on there is
It's like
the free
tipping
gift.
point.
Just crystal drops falling down. Just,
That would be a good. That would be quite
Everything.
good. That.
yeah,
This is what you have in this time.
yeah.
There we are. I won't bore you colouring all these again. But you know what I mean, and
Yeah.
I'll show you the difference then.
But it's good to think of your cards that way. Think of the little bits which you're going to show and things like that.
Exactly.
So give that a little bit of a colour on the side of those pads.
And again, because they're alcohol markers, they're going to cover anything. So they're perfect on the
Yeah.
foam then. I'm sure I didn't put so many on, mind.
I didn't know if you
I was going to say, it did
You
look good.
needed
It's
a
a
whole
fair
pack.
few.
I
on that
know,
one,
I think
so-
I was going for gold, wasn't I? Right, last one.
There we go.
So I've turned these the opposite direction. That
Okay.
is on purpose.
You know you're just trying to cover it now, all right?
I know. There we go. So now we're going to join the sides together. I've put some tape on earlier. And just bring your sides over. And there we go, there's one.
You could have something like that
There's
as
two.
what's it that opens out in the middle, like a shutter
book?
card kind
Yes, yeah. A gatefold, that's what you mean.
Gatefold card, that's it.
Gatefold.
There you go, good.
So now I've cut the top in black. Let's bring my
Ignore
card
me
back in, I think, because you're not going to see it.
Dan's messing
otherwise.
around with Finn. Sorry everyone if
I'm not messing around.
if it's been below par today, but
I'm all giddy
Dan's
now.
distracted.
I've got a
He's got a friend.
got
big
a friend in my corner now. I can start bullying you rather than the other way around.
Is this table tidy you speak of tidy?
The table tidy's okay.
It tidies things around it. The actual inside of the table tidy may not be tidy. That's up to
No.
yourself,
You need a table tidy within a table tidy to,
to keep it tidy. But it does clear your desk so well. You just look at Ali's. room.
You know, if you
Ali's
know
craft
how
room.
messy I
It is,
am.
and it's because we weighed it at the time. I think it was like 8 kilograms or something that it could take.
But I've added another one on this
I think we
instead.
put a tangerine on it. Now we don't advise you to do that because I think a tangerine is about 10, 11 kilos, I think. But it did hold.
Yeah.
But it's not.
I wouldn't recommend.
We didn't max it out, and you've got the common sense because you'll know if it's too much. But it's you can clear your desk, put loads of stuff in there, and have it all ready just there.
If you're not,
and you
if
can
you're
move
not
it
that
around.
fussed about it, you can just take
Exactly.
your arm and just kind of drag it across the table into the table tidy, and it'll
Yeah.
be tidy.
You
do
can use part of your table tidy as a waste. Put all your waste paper and
Yeah.
things in there. Right, that's all I've done is I've glued the base together, just pressing the edges from the inside just to hold it in place. And give it a couple of seconds just to dry. There we are. So there's my base and my lid. Now if you've got the kaleidoscopes, when you're doing the lid, what I usually do is leave a tiny little gap on the corner just to make it easier for the lid to go on and off, because otherwise you're pinching it together and it's not very happy. So if you make your lid slightly bigger, it makes your life easier.
Sarah says, are Tonic going to bring out any more pattern papers? I don't know of any plans to, but it may be something that we'll include maybe in a kit 1 month or something like that. Something that we can do, test out and see how they go. And it could be something that you enjoy, and then that becomes something else. But I don't know of any plans. I haven't seen any drawings of them.
I haven't seen any
I
either.
haven't seen any. So Billy's with us. Hey Billy.
Hello Billy.
On my 3rd memory book now, Aisha.
Wow.
And
You're really loving these memory
Yeah,
books.
everyone is just massive, isn't it?
There we are, there's my lid. So then I was thinking, now what can I do with the little tags? So I looked at them and I thought, what do they look like to me? They look like the petals of a flower. So I've cut out 4 of these petals. I did have a...
Jen's joined us, a beautiful box. Jen, I think a lady was asking earlier about your tutorial you did on the weekend. If you can post it in the comments, you'll be able to catch it. I think it'd be helpful for loads of people.
Yeah, oh definitely. So this little die, hang on, we're not doing very well, looked like the outside of a petal. And the little bit here looked like the stamens in the centre of the petal. So that was what I've gone with. And that's what I kind of came up with, the fantasy flower. So I've taken 4 of these, put a little bit of glue on the back, and the last 3 scallops here I've overlapped, but I haven't glued the last one in place because I wanted that little bit of movement. And then the centre stamens, then just bend them upwards so they make the centre of your flower.
I think you do quite a few little different things with these because it almost looks
Exactly.
like a tree to me. I don't know
Does
if
it?
you're seeing. So
That's
way,
it. You know,
like,
different people are going to see different
like
things.
there's the trunk, and it's sort of like a
Yes.
thing. And if
It's
you
like the canopy of a tree.
if you cut that bit off, maybe like a fish, or you could do lots of different things.
I think I'm going to refer you to the psychiatrist.
I think I saw the tree. The fish is a bit of a stretch for me.
I'm not
too.
seeing
I was,
the
I was like,
fish.
take that bit off. Like
He's
that.
got one eye shut looking for the
Yeah.
Look
fish.
at that. I don't know. It's not necessarily.
No, I'm still not seeing the
caterpillar,
fish.
maybe.
Yes, I can see the caterpillar.
Yeah, maybe.
That could go on a flower.
That's going to yeah. There you
The
go.
hungry caterpillar.
The
That's
hungry
what that looks
caterpillar,
like
yeah.
to me. So again, last one. Little bit of glue there. And where do I need to put it? On the back, I think, of this one.
Michelle
There
sees
we go.
broccoli. Sabine reminds her of a fan.
Broccoli, yes, it does. It does. There we are. So by slotting the 3 of these together, you kind of get your little flower.
Mary, she had a bit of a fall yesterday, and she's
Oh, Mary,
says that
hope you're okay, lovely.
yeah. She says nothing's going in. I have a lovely black and blue goatee now. Oh, I hope you're all right, Mary. You get well soon.
So there we are. You can kind of create a little bit of a dip as well. So I'm thinking, right, how am I going to work this? So I've cut a circle that fits behind it. So again, where's the baby wipe? I mean, this is the one now with a little bit on. So we're just going to add little bits of it. And we'll have a bit of a different colour. You can mix your colours as well with your mousses. I think I've got more orange there than anything. Have a bit of that, and a bit of that. So we get more like a rosy colour.
Because you can just mix the embellishment mousses up.
You can
And
just
make your
mix
own
them
colour.
together. Yeah. You can make whatever colours you fancy. We'll have a little bit more pink in the middle. And just keep going.
That's it. If you've got a media mat as well, then you're going to be able to do that. You know, mix some stuff here
Exactly.
and do it, and use it to its fullest.
Yeah, well that's why I've got all my colours over on my mat over there, because I can take that to the sink then to wash it. Right, so scissors now. I wanted to make like a little bowl, so my flower sat in it. So I'm just cutting to the centre, and I would normally leave this dry. Put a little bit of glue where I've cut it. There's my cut. And just overlap very, very slightly. And then you've almost got like a little, looks like a little Chinese hat or something.
Yeah.
A very little one for a very little.
Oh, right, okay. Like
very
in the,
little. Yeah,
like rice
it's not
fields
something
kind
you'd
of
wear to a
thing.
wedding because it's
Right.
not big enough.
You could,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
a nice little umbrella, like a cocktail umbrella
Yes,
as well.
yes. You could colour the back as well if you wanted to. If you didn't want to see the white on the back, put some colour. So it's entirely up to you what you do with these. Just have a little play. What colours have we got here? We've got a bit of pink on this one.
Are the baby wipes you use oil free?
Yes, they are. They are acid free as well. They're always the sensitive ones I buy. So my little flower then sits inside. And for this, I found it easier to use my glue gun because I wanted it to grab very quickly, and my paper is a bit damp. So just a couple of seconds now, just while this heats up. But I don't know whether you can see at the centre of it is standing proud. Can you see that? I cannot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a.
Go on, see if you
Over
can
to
do
the
it.
right.
Yeah, there we are. So it stands proud of the flower.
There you go.
I think one of my little petals has come apart, but hey ho, we're not going to worry about that.
I'm making myself a card holder with my keepsake book dies. Yeah, that would be quite cool.
Lovely.
You can do a card holder out of these as well.
You can. You
Or a
can.
little wallet.
Yeah,
Fold it around.
yeah.
Add some feathers to it, Alison. It could be a fascinator.
It could well
It could
be.
be, yeah.
Who knows?
A fascinator.
Do you know what
The
all
little
that is?
tiny hats.
Oh.
It's like we wear to
They usually got
ascot.
feathers
yeah,
and
yeah.
bits and bobs. So that will sit into the little cup then that I've made. So a little bit of glue on the base. Oops, there we are. And this will sit on the top of my box.
Me
Like
box.
that, on my box. There we go. And there
There you go.
is my little box, all made up, ready to go. It could be filled with bookmarks. It could be a bookmark for every one of your books.
You could be selling bookmarks and you have them in there, and that's how you're giving them
Yes.
out and selling them.
Yes, because you could have the tassels. If you take the top off, the tassels could be hanging over the side.
Yeah, really cool.
That's a good idea.
And that could be, the bookmark could be the outer, one of the outer ones. So you're giving them a bit of a show as to what's
Yeah.
inside.
Exactly.
Whoa. Should we go into business?
Whoa,
Yeah.
come on then, let's go. Let's go.
We're bouncing off each other.
50-50.
Going, oh yeah, I
Yeah.
like it.
There we
Cut down.
go.
Well, I'll Finn.
Come on, Finn, you can join
He can
us.
reach the high shelves
Yeah,
that we
he
can't
could.
reach.
Oh, you can come to Tesco's with me then.
Thanks everyone for joining. Lovely comments. Really pretty, they're saying. Lovely Ali. Yeah, loving it. Yeah.
Hopefully you're
which
going to
is
look
that
at
as
your
well.
mousses in a different light. That's what I'm hoping we'll get from today. What I didn't say to you as well was how I got from my very dried up pot of mousse to one that's usable, because I'm sure a lot of you have got mousses out there that are, you're looking at them and they look like a dried cake. Just add a little bit of water, mix it in with your palette knife, leave it a little bit, then do it again, and keep going until it is the consistency of like a smooth butter. What I'm going to do with mine as well, after I finish using them, because they're a water-based product, they are going to evaporate a little bit of water. So I'm going to give them a little bit of a spray after I've used them and put them away. And then the next time I get them out, hopefully they'll be ready to use straight away. So it's either distilled water you need for them, or it's deionized water. That can be bought from any garage. So if you go to the supermarket to get your petrol or your diesel, then there should be some in the garage there that you can pick up. And they're usually quite big bottles and they're not that expensive, so they're going to last you for a long time.
I hope this isn't a silly question, but what are mousses?
Mousse.
So nouveau mousses. It's like
Embellishment
a
mousse.
textured paste.
It's a
kind of.
smooth textured paste that you can put on any absorbent surface.
What's the packaging? Adds metallic dimensional details to
There
your
we
craft
are.
project.
There we go.
Saying that, I mind didn't fib in because you can put it on acetate, because I know Karen has used it on acetate. So it will go on wood, it'll go on card, MDF, acetate, as I've just said. What else have I tried it on? I'm trying to think.
Lots of glass, I don't know.
I haven't used it on glass, but I will try it on glass.
Yeah, give it a try.
You know, if you've got ornaments, you know, if they're like clay ornaments and things,
Yeah.
paint them black and then just pick up the
Yeah.
edges.
Like candles and things like ceramic.
I don't
But
know whether it would
it's a-
stick on a candle, but you could certainly put it on tissue paper onto a candle. Could do it
Because
like
we've done projects with glimmer paste that involve glass.
Glimmer
and
paste will go on
candles
glass,
and
and
stuff,
that will go on candles. The battery candles,
Yes, yeah.
not the real
But-
ones.
But they're a bit more kind of glue based, I guess, aren't they? So
Yeah.
there's more of an adhesive element
Yeah.
to them. So where
These are very much smoother.
Yeah,
Very,
yeah.
very much.
Billy says she's on aluminium. She tried it.
Oh, nice.
You have to show
There
us
we
the
go.
effect on that. Someone asked something up here.
And Redford said, I love the show. Thanks so much.
Oh, that's
don't worry about
lovely.
it.
Thank you.
Sean says needs to invest in a palette knife. I think we did a palette knife in one of the kits, maybe.
I think
pretty
we
sure.
could.
So maybe you might
I
have
think
missed.
we could.
You might have missed that one. But yeah, loads and loads of people. So maybe you could put a piece of damp kitchen towel on the top before putting the top on.
You could do. I've not tried it. The other thing I did think of was putting a piece of cling film over the top before you sealed the lid. I haven't tried that. That's something else I'm going to give a try too. So hopefully we can come up with solutions so you don't get the problem with the dry mousse.
There we go. Yeah, lovely comments, everyone. Sorry I couldn't go through them all. And we'll just talk about the launches quickly then. So 21st, so that's tomorrow, 6 p.m. with Jodie, the brand new bag, so the Tonic's biggest bag ever, launching on.
You're really pushing that slogan, aren't you?
Really, launching at 6 p.m. with Jodie, and that's on until the next day then, so that's the 21st, 22nd. Then on the 23rd then, we got brand new Craft Perfect colours in card and paper, and we got these beautiful tags and bookmarks as well going on there, and that's 6 p.m. with Paolo Pasquale. So you've got a full Tonic weekend, or build it to the weekend then. So forget the football, you don't have to.
We don't do football.
We don't mention that. So just enjoy that on the weekend, everyone. Thanks everyone for joining us. Hope you enjoyed all these projects. Any questions, obviously just leave them in the comments and we'll try and get through them.
Yeah.
But that's it. We'll see you all soon. Thanks Finn for helping us today.
Yep.
It's been a pleasure having you.
It was a pleasure to experience this. This stream was great fun actually.
That's good.
Thanks
good,
Finn.
good.
We're going to miss you. Have a great evening everyone, and we'll see you all soon. All right. See you
Bye.
soon. Bye bye. Bye bye.